For our first story, we have I, 26 male, am alone in my girlfriend's, 32 female, house. How can I take advantage of the situation? She's working OT, so I swung by her work to grab her keys and meet her at her place when she's off later tonight. I've never been alone at her place before and I want to make the best of a golden opportunity, but don't know how. She had some dishes in the sink, so I did those. Her bathroom was a mess, so I cleaned it, and I have her bed sheets in the wash now. What can I do while I'm here to really show her I love her? Hide a few cute notes for her to find, clean the floors, have dinner ready? Any other ideas? Smiley face TLDR. What can I do for my GF while she's not home to take some load off her working full-time and managing living alone? That's the end of our first post. Let's see what the commenters had to say. Our first commenter says, set up flowers for her. Out of the package, in a vase, trimmed. Our second commenter says, definitely have some food ready for when she gets home. Guaranteed she'll appreciate that gesture as well. Seems like you've already cleaned the place a bit, so maybe cozy it up a bit more? Edit. I want to add, this is the sweetest post I've seen in this subreddit ever, laugh out loud. Our third commenter says, OMG, I read the title, thinking how this is sued toxic cause you'll be snooping around. Read the description, and I smiled at how sweet and thoughtful your intentions are. Haha. For our second story, we have I, 26 male, am dating a new girl, 26 female. And after we had sex she got really angry and now I think I should end link. Met this girl a few days ago and we really clicked. Great chemistry, she's smart, funny and drop dead gorgeous. Last night, we had sex for the first time. We had sex twice and it was fantastic, she came both times. We stayed up really late talking too. But something weird happened this morning. We had sex again for about 10 to 15 minutes, and I was pretty tired from not sleeping and a tad hungover. And I stopped being hard when she was close to having an orgasm. When I explained what happened, she got really angry. She said things like, I thought you liked me. Are you still not over your ex-girlfriend? I really liked you. Now I'm not sure if I want this. I feel like running away. After she calmed down, she apologized and said she overreacted. She said the anger also came from getting the build up to the orgasm and it didn't happen. I didn't give her much of a reaction. I played it cool and thought it would be best to have a proper discussion once she calmed down, especially because I just met this girl. I am feeling confused. I like this girl but now I am reconsidering everything. If she reacts this poorly to something so minimal so early on, how could she react to more serious things in the future? How can I communicate my issue here? TLDR. Girl I'm seeing got angry when she didn't get to come the third time we had sex within a couple of hours. Edit. Just for some extra context, when this happened, I did explain I was tired, and I made it clear it wasn't because of her. For people asking why I didn't use my hands or mouth, she had jumped into the conversation quite quickly and in the moment I froze and felt uncomfortable. Honestly, I was in an emotionally abusive relationship in the past, so when this conversation came at me it really made me uncomfortable because of the tone she used. That's the end of our second post. Let's see what the commenters had to say. Our first commenter says, it's only a few days and this is the reaction? That's a red flag. Yikes. Our second commenter says, oh dude, first night I slept with my now fiancé. I just couldn't get it up. I was so nervous and just overthinking everything. This woman just says, hey, I like you for you. Not your dick. Now, a little over a year later. Engaged and having the best sex ever. She built me up, rather than knocking me down. That's gotta be the bare minimum for both people. Our third commenter says, had a dude rage out at me because I ruined his orgasm by saying no to something during sex. I should have broken up with him then, because it did not get better. Trust your gut. For our last story, we have, is it normal to reach a compromise when boyfriend, 47 male, wants sex, but I'm 33 female, too tired to have link work 12-hour shifts as a nurse and my boyfriend expects that if we don't have sex, we at least have a conversation about it. He wants me to show I care about his feelings. I literally just want to sleep. I am physically and emotionally drained on those days, but it's only 3 days a week. I feel that when I'm tired, I shouldn't have to delay going to sleep to have a conversation. He should be able to take care of himself on those days. He acts like I'm being unreasonable and uncaring, but I've spent my whole day being there for others and it's exhausting. Instead of me saying I'm tired and going to sleep, I have him going on and on about how I don't care how he feels. Meanwhile, I've expressed wanting to go to sleep for hours, but I'm still awake to show I'm listening. I feel that he's expecting me to pour from an empty cup. He wants us to find a compromise. Something that works for both of us. Why can't I just go to sleep and we have sex when both of us want to? He thinks I should have sex even when I don't want to. Not all the time, but at least some of the time. I don't think that's right. Am I delusional? TLDR. Is it selfish for me to choose sleep over sex with my partner when I'm legitimately exhausted? That's the end of our last post. Let's see what the commenters had to say. Our first commenter says, "Girl, end this relationship. If this is the same dude your previous posts were about over the past year or so, he's abusive and you deserve so much better. You asked a question similar to this almost 3 months ago. Honey, lack of sleep is literally used as torture. Fuck this guy. I promise you he's part of why your energy is so low as well. He's an energy-sucking abusive asshole." Our second commenter says, "No," is a complete sentence. He wants you to care about his feelings. What about your feelings? Does he care about yours? Our third commenter says, "If this man is actually keeping you up, for hours, with these conversations, then you need to consider if this is actually coercion, abuse. You are not wrong in refusing sex 3 nights a week, or anytime. He is absolutely wrong and completely uncaring for insisting on keeping you from the sleep you need because he wants to have it out." This article might be a helpful starting point to understanding abuse, control dynamics as they apply to sleep. Link. That's all for today. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.